So we were on the thematic of production in the future, so how our food will be produced. And so we at the end agreed on one very global vision. So instead of having like one big city like Paris and all the lands around are very specialized, it's specialized agriculture where like it's only, let's say, wheat and everything, all the production goes for territories that are far away. So we thought that it should be more localized. So there are two big axes, I don't know how to say that, but so we will have first urban agriculture. That means that all the spaces that could be used for producing food in the city would be used, like roofs and squares. All the parks could be food instead of only flowers and trees. And so it means also that people could have like composts at near the buildings, so all the organic waste could be used. So that would be like more in the city, and outside of the city, all the lands around Paris should actually be a lot of small farms with a lot of diversity. So vegetable production and cereals, but also cattle, so we can have the manure, and so it's a very complete system. And so all the fields around Paris should actually be used to feed Paris, and not go very far outside. So that's for the big cities. It's a model that can also work for other big cities. And then there's the question also of the countryside, because they're not only big cities, they're like villages around Paris, and they should live too. So actually this model can also work for these villages, because let's say a small village can also have a lot of farms around that are also diversified farms, and yeah, so we can also reproduce the system in small villages, and that means it will also dynamize the countryside and dynamize the villages. And so maybe all this crowd in Paris, if the countryside is a bit more alive and dynamic, maybe people will also move out of the city and go more in the countryside and contribute to dynamize the countryside. So it's really a dynamic actually that can be created. And then there was another idea that was working like a network, but Kata will talk about that.
Yeah, so we ideated the IOF, which we call the Internet of Farming. And here the idea stresses the fact that it's very important to connect all the smaller systems and fields from around where the production is made, and maximize the exchange of information in order to make the production as efficient as possible and have the least possible waste so that the distribution works.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.